Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Beyond the Pine. Episode 53. I'm Steven Suptic.
James DeAngelis.
Oh, was I not supposed to go? Autumn Farrell.
Doesn't matter. You can go.
Okay.
Are you going to go?
You interrupted. Let's go.
Sorry.
Give me complete silence, please, while I do this. Caitlin James.
Caitlin James.
Caitlin James. Dude, that's so funny. Steven Septic, James DeAngelis. Awkward.
And also joined by our lead editor, Autumn Farrell.
Hi. I introduced myself already.
That's actually a prop.
Is it really?
And we're also joined today by a monitor lizard, James L. McCune.
Hello, my name is Monitor Lizard. I am currently sitting on top of a monitor. I'm afraid of my dad. He calls frequently.
Oh, look at his fingers.
Ew.
This is
How are
me.
you able to?
This is me.
Can you do that, Steve? You've got freak fingers.
Of course I can do
You've
that.
got witch fingers.
No, you can't.
No,
Wait,
not as well.
What did Jamie do?
He bent
was
the
like
edges
just
the other
the
way.
tips.
Four.
Oh,
No one
freak.
will understand what I'm up to.
Is
right
this
now.
it?
Just
What is
the
it look
tip.
like? He looks like a...
Well, his is like straight, and then just these are just.
His fingers look like the diagram of a virus. So
Yeah. Yes, it does.
A pathogen?
The little robot head on it, which makes you think it's man-made.
Steve's created a virus that has destroyed the whole world in that game.
I created
Oh, yeah.
because nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want Shady. I'm chopped liver.
and Eminem.
Is it weird that one of my favorite games on the phone is the one where you create a virus and you infect the entire world?
Cool game.
It's
It
a
is
cool
weird.
game.
Right? It's called
No,
Plague.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, yeah, it's weird.
It's a weird game to play and be that into.
I was into it for a little bit.
weird, but it's a little.
For at least 3 years, it's been on the top list of games. So a lot of people play it.
I don't know. Really?
Yeah,
3 years.
probably.
It's been
Yeah,
top
Plague.
10.
It's
What's
been
it
around
called?
for a long
Plague?
time. Plague Inc.
Yeah, I imagine Plague Inc. I imagine the
Oh,
same
yeah.
people that are into that are into a true crime podcast for some reason.
me
because
check it.
Whoever is
Well,
in
what
that
about
game, you guys are all
games where
freaks.
you're like shooting people and killing people? Or
That's
those
different. That's
man.
fun.
That's fun.
You're not infecting people for the long game.
That's
Infecting
what's
the
more
world.
like sinister.
Do you still play those weird Japanese sex games?
Yes, dude, and I'm really,
Really?
excited.
She got
for-
stoked. Yes,
Is that
dude.
all you play?
No, definitely not. But Honey Pop 2 is coming out. No, wait, they just moved the date. It was gonna come out soonish, and they just moved it to 2019.
I don't know what it is. I used to not even be have a phobia of bees, but I used to just be like, fuck you, bee. Now, if it's a bumblebee or a honeybee, I'm just like, hey, little guy. You're
not afraid
good.
of it
I'm
at
not
all?
afraid. Dude, wasps and hornets on the other end, fucking kill yourself.
So I'm afraid of all the list of
The lot of them.
Yeah.
the lot of them.
We'll take
truly.
a lot of them.
That being said, I've always had an irrational hatred for wasps because I never thought that they
They're
contributed.
sinister.
They don't
Turns out
really, do they?
assholes.
Turns out that wasps kill other bugs, which is great. Which is a great
What?
thing. Wasps kill other bugs. That's their purpose. That's why. That's how they help
How do
us.
they kill?
They sting
by
and kill them,
stinging
and
them
they
and
eat the
biting them and
insides.
killing them.
What kind of bugs?
Wow. I thought when they
Probably
sting, they
spiders.
lose their
No, that's a bee.
venom.
A honeybee and a bumblebee, if they sting once, they die. But
So
a wasp
wasp
or a
can
hornet
kill.
can sting 15 times repeatedly and just be like, fucking die later.
Yeah, and they're mean as shit.
Dude, they're
they'll attack you
aggressive.
for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah. But a honeybee, now I see them, I'm just like, you're good.
Paper wasps, scary.
Tarantula
Yeah.
hawks.
I saw
hawks.
Armored.
I think I was by the water and there was this fucking wasp type creature that was fucking gigantic.
Was it black?
And I think it was black.
Oh,
it
it's
had black
probably
on it.
tarantula hawk.
Oh
And
my
it
god.
it was coming from, I think, near the ground.
And you were near the
Disgusting.
water?
I was near the
Were
water.
you near a dock?
Yes.
Absolutely a wasp. They make their net, some of them make nests in
Are
the
you
docks.
sure it had legs literally
Yes,
that were this fucking
dude,
long?
I'll show you
man?
a picture of the exact
Oh,
one.
can I
probably.
give you guys
Just a wasp? Regular
I don't
wasp.
know the type of wasp, but it's a wasp. Did it have a thin thing and then its butt where the stinger is was fat? I'll show you.
I got to give
It
you guys.
was just gigantic.
Let me tell you guys about Coyote Peterson's fake news.
Fake
Whoa.
news.
Yeah.
Fake shit.
Let me break
Turns
this down. I think he exaggerates quite a bit, and here's why I think that. There was, I was watching a bunch of tarantula hawk videos on YouTube. There was a group of two boys. They had a tarantula hawk just crawling on them. They let it crawl on their face and all that and everything.
fucked.
And the tarantula hawk, they also made it sting their arm a bunch of times. They just kept going. They're like,
Kids, don't try this at home.
they're like, it's uncomfortable, yeah, but it's not super, super ridiculous. Like how,
I think they're lying.
I mean, it showed
I mean,
it's
if you-
stinging
a
them.
Tarantula hawk is supposed to be fucking
Yeah,
vile.
think it's like number
the
3,
worst.
right?
No, it's the first one I thought.
no, bullet ant is number 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying that I think Coyote Peterson maybe plays it up on camera, which
Totally.
is
Well,
understandable.
probably show.
He's
Yeah.
playing a character, right?
Yeah.
So he probably is, and also he's probably playing it up so that people are even less inclined to go out and try to get stung by one. Like he's not trying to exaggerate, be like, it's the most crazy thing. But
these people went out and got stung by one because they saw his video.
Well, then they're dumb.
Yeah, it's like the same
Because
people
he even has the warning. Like same thing on Jackass, like don't try this at home.
I was about to mention Jackass actually because
I did all the Jackass shit though.
yeah, you do.
I think that's
As you do.
As you do as a kid.
Jackass, they can say that you shouldn't go out and do that, but just by making that kind of content, you're inspiring anyone to
That's
go out
true.
there and do it. You're just bringing light to it, that you can do that. But that being said, I would totally go out and get stung by a jellyfish. That would be,
By a
dude,
jellyfish?
if
A
Coyote
box
Peterson
jellyfish,
does a
though?
box jellyfish sting,
No, that'll kill him.
it could. But there's a chance it won't, which is dope.
But he doesn't fuck with that stuff. He doesn't like gets bit by rattlesnakes and shit because there's a high chance of dying.
Yeah.
You're not going to die from a tarantula hawk sting or a bullet ant sting unless you're, have like
A
A
pussy.
pre-existing condition, or you're a pussy, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
pussy, or if you're like allergic to bee stings where you have to. He always has an EpiPen on
Yeah.
standby too. So it's like it's different because you don't need if he's in the middle of the fucking desert and he gets stung by a bee, he can just EpiPen if he.
Well, I think he's just an epi addict.
An epiatic.
And I need it. No, but like if he's in the middle of the desert and he gets bit by a rattlesnake, he's gonna have to be airlifted to a hospital,
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
or he'll die on camera.
I think what's going to happen and what I'm very excited for is when he's gone through all of the things that he can let himself get stung by, he's going to have to choose different body parts to get re-stung by. So then it's going to be tarantula hawk
It's like a game of
bite
Hangman.
on my cock. That's what I want to see. His erect fucking cock.
Dude, where do you go from
You
there?
think it's hard now?
It's like, obviously he could never do
Swells
that.
up fucking.
But there will be a limit, right? Because I think he's
Yeah.
already done everything on the pain index. He's done, I think he also did the warrior wasp as well. I could be wrong,
Well,
but
the funny thing is, like, I mean, that's probably where he gets most of his views is by the stings
Hurting
and stuff.
himself, yeah.
But he also his like full channel is just like wilderness stuff. Like he does a lot of just
Yeah.
normal. Like,
yeah, but that shit's boring.
Yeah.
I just, the pain stuff is what really, and that's just for me. It's what
title
drew
of this
me in.
podcast: Coyote Peterson joins Sugar Pine 7.
And is a faker. Question mark?
Do you think
he's
he's
a faker.
circumcised or uncircumcised?
He's both.
Half and half. He's half and half.
Directly half. He's both.
When he's say he meets a girl and the girl takes him and she's Jewish. She takes him home to her Jewish family. He circumcises his penis beforehand and then puts it back on.
Gets
when
a
he leaves.
recircumcised, yeah.
Yeah.
Then he gets him decircumcised.
Are you circumcised, Autumn?
yeah. Dude,
Can you remove the clit?
well, okay, so
Actually, that's a
this is a
Gross.
fucked up
Very
thing.
Gross.
Taboo
Why is there a
issue.
fucked up
Yeah.
thing?
Oh yeah, let's
it's a
hear
big thing
about
that
it.
they do in like more impoverished
Oh,
countries. and
humbug.
Yeah.
Humbug.
Fuck him.
Dude,
Humbug.
I-
What were you going to say?
I've been watching America's Next Top Model a lot because it's funny, and there
Dude, when
was
Tyra
a
goes fucking
dude,
nuts.
she's insane. There was a contestant who had what's it called when they do that to a girl? There's a genital
Forced-
mutilation or whatever.
Oh,
It's forced
genital
Oh, she was
Sterilization,
forced
isn't it?
genital
Or not
mutilation?
It's it's
she was a
mutilation.
kid.
Yeah, yeah.
They,
Pain Olympics.
They removed her clitoris, and they also she was saying something that they sewed something together, and I was like,
Her butthole probably.
how do you?
They sewed some. Wait, was this her choice?
No, she was a baby. They did it when she was
Oh
like
my
a little kid.
God.
Where's she from?
Yeah. She's from like some place where they do that. yeah. Yeah.
Jesus.
I know, but I was thinking like, what do they sew together? Because
Either way, your
how
vagina.
do you pee?
Was
You're-
this girl you?
That's my story.
Maybe it was like, because the pee hole.
Oh no.
Oh, Jamie, don't show us it.
Anatomy lesson. Everything
Oh,
underneath
yeah.
the pee hole below.
Clitoris.
Why are you,
Clitoris.
Oh,
why are you mansplaining?
We have the scientific
vaginas to
explanation
me?
right here.
So
To me,
there
exactly
are
what I was
4
saying.
types of female genital mutilation, and they're all terrible, I'm sure, unless you wanted to do it for whatever reason.
I think
but
it
you have the
sounds cool.
choice.
I think it sounds cool.
Type 1, often referred to as a clitoridectomy.
My favorite
partial-
dinosaur. Clitorosaurus.
Dude. Partial or total removal of the clitoris. So, type 2, often referred to as an excision, also a top DJ. Excision.
Top DJ.
The partial or total removal of the clitoris and the labia minora, which are the inner folds of the vagina.
Yes.
Lauren.
Lauren, if you're listening.
She doesn't understand anatomy.
This is all for Lauren. Type 3. We should name this podcast
man,
Anatomy Class.
Oh, yeah. After this, I want to look up vor.
Oh,
What's that?
fuck.
You'll see.
furry vor.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Type 3, often referred to as an infibulation. It's the narrowing of the vaginal opening through the creation of a covering seal.
I did that to Sammy Joe.
Seal is formed by alchemy. No. The seal is formed by cutting and repositioning the labia minora or labia majora, sometimes through stitching.
The labia majora's mask. I've heard of that.
The lazy Majora's Mask.
The lazy labia.
Oh, the guy from
All right, guys, I'm
Lazy Town
dropping in
died.
lazy labia. Oh, what'd you say?
Harry
The guy
Potter.
from Lazy Town died.
I never watched that.
Really?
Yeah,
I think
the
I was too
villain, Carl Stefansson or whatever.
Isn't that
his
that
name is.
fucking freak
Oh.
meme guy?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking good.
No.
Really? I'm so tired of seeing that fucking guy.
It's not his fault you're seeing him.
I'm so well. Fuck him.
Kim hates this guy.
Kip doesn't even know this guy's name, and he hates him.
He was probably very nice. Did a kids show.
Yeah,
For
he was
years,
nice
guys.
to
No,
him.
he was a rapist.
Nothing bad ever came.
No,
He
He was a child rapist.
Speaking of some crazy shit,
Do you want me to get type 4?
fuck it. Wait, what? Actually, yeah.
Type 4. This includes all other harmful procedures. So type 4 is anything else.
Okay.
Thanks, Jamie.
I do. Hey, can you look up VORE while in the meantime, and just look up a Wikipedia page on it?
No, look up a
Vor.
deviant art on it.
So there's a thing that's, and I don't know too much about it, but Anthony Bourdain's, I don't know if it was girlfriend or fiance or wife at the time, she allegedly had sex with a 17-year-old in the past
Yikes.
little while, and
Like
while
before or after he
while
died?
Anthony and him were together and her were together, and
Jesus Christ, man.
he supposedly, and this I don't know if this is true, paid the boy off because he tried to extort them. And there was a text or something from her to, I assume, Anthony that said, I didn't even know it was I had sex with him. It was very weird. And I didn't even realize until after that he was 17. So that's got to be weird.
That's so fucked.
Whoa.
But
Very weird.
now on to...
How do you not know a 17-year-old's dick from your fucking 40-year-old, 50-year-old?
No, I don't think that he.
She was
I don't think
confused.
that she thought that the
She
kid
did.
was her
She
husband.
told me. She was
Okay.
like, I thought it was
She
you.
told me.
Thought it was you. I was like, wow, you look completely different.
Wow.
Dude, one of my favorite.
Do the Bill Clinton thing. Yeah.
All right, this is my impression of Bill Clinton. Hey,
Hey.
hey, you look at me.
No.
Look at me. Look at me.
Is that from Game of Thrones?
You ruined the fucking punchline,
Shit.
man. You ruined it. Let's do it again. Start over.
Hey, cute. Hey, cute class. Hey, cute class. Look at me.
No,
Look at me. Nah, look at me. Look at me. You know I love you, right?
Yeah.
Dude, was that the loud look at me? Was that from the Game of Thrones audition? Because the Hound, his Game of Thrones audition was amazing, and there was a part where he's like in the middle of talking, and he just suddenly screams like, "Look at me!" and you just feel it. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, you
'cause
showed me that.
dude.
Look at me!
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
And you're like,
Yeah.
No, I think that I got the look at me from Dark Knight.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So let me explain to you
Did he
guys.
say that, or am I thinking of any other line?
I don't think it's Dark
But
Knight.
he yells it like that. I think he says something like that.
Where's the girl?
No. He says like, yeah. Where's Rachel?
Oh yeah.
Where is she? Nothing you could do to hurt me.
I watched Hostels
Hostels?
with Christian Bale, the Western.
Oh.
Oh, I was thinking of Hostel.
Same. Yeah.
No,
Haven't seen
Hostels.
Hostels. Pass on that topic.
Okay. So what I wanted to, I know I brought this up before, sexual cannibalism.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
for some reason it's just so
fuck
fucking
with it.
strange to me. And
I
there's
think you like it. I think
there's a
you
subsect.
are
I'm
too far into
I'm
it.
definitely very into it.
Invested, one
There's
might
a
say.
subsect of it called vorarophilia, often shortened by vor. Now Autumn knows a lot about this.
Mm-hmm. I do.
It's a paraphilia characterized by the erotic desire to be consumed by, or sometimes to personally consume, another person or creature, or an erotic attraction to the process of eating in general practice. Since vorophilic fantasies cannot usually be acted out in reality, they are often expressed in stories or drawings shared on the internet. The word vorophilia is vorarophilia, is derived from Latin vorare, or to swallow or devour.
It's giving me a slight
But
panic
you know what?
attack. thinking about it.
To be fair, guys, I get a half chub when I see a lasagna.
The fantasy usually involves the victim being swallowed whole, though
Never-
occasionally the
can
victims are
never
chewed
happen.
up and digestion
snake.
may occur. So they have fantasies about digesting people. Vor
being
fantasies are
digested.
separated from sexual cannibalism because the living victim is normally swallowed whole. So these are like the light versions.
Cannibalism light.
So you know how like these fucking freaks they do this shit.
It is a freaky
If
fucking
they,
thing.
if they
dude.
do this shit, you know, as soon as they come, they go, "Oh my god, what's wrong with me?" Just like if you masturbate to some porn that you maybe wish you didn't watch.
Like
but
what?
after doing this shit, I
Yeah,
don't
like
know.
what, Kim?
Two dogs fucking a girl, dude. Everybody's seen it. I made that video 3 years ago. I will still watch it every day.
80 million hits.
80 million. You know what I mean? Like after they come, they're probably like, "Who am I? What the fuck am I doing?"
Oh yeah, no, it's
So here,
Are you alive still?
this might actually, this
Just fingers.
post might actually inspire you to.
Are you alive? Are you there?
There was a post.
Oh,
over
where
here.
is it?
Oh God.
Sorry, me and Kip are on a zone.
Here's a post from somebody. My mom grew up in Fiji. When she was 17, she went hiking through the interior with a witch doctor who also worked as her parents' gardener. Fiji was still cannibalistic in the fairly recent past. He told her that the best thing he ever had eaten when he was much younger
What's pussy?
was a 17-year-old girl from a nearby tribe. I don't think that was his pickup line.
Gross.
He's either a
Weird.
pedophile or he's eating.
You gonna eat
goddamn
that?
Cannibal.
No, that's me. Dude.
Stop looking at my dick saying, "Are you gonna eat that?"
And this was actually one of the most interesting threads I've seen in a while. This was with a girl who supposedly has sexual cannibalism fetish, or just cannibalism fetish, actually.
Jamie, you're going to want to wipe your history after this and throw away that computer.
A lot of the questions were about, do you actually give blowjobs?
We're good.
So her fetish involved, they asked, so is it you eating other humans, being eaten by other humans, or both? And she says, fuck. Good question. It's primarily me eating other people. Parentheses, the idea of other people eating me is pretty unsettling. Oh, that's where you draw the line, fucking freak.
Come on,
Just
you dish
kidding.
it out, but you can't take it.
Or I will... Nice pun.
Thanks.
Or I will
Dish.
sometimes often fantasize
Come on,
about
man.
feeding my boyfriend other people. And
Fuck.
occasionally it will be me cutting off his limbs and forcing him to eat. And he's in this thread. He's like, he posted in this thread too. And he's fine. He's fine just being a part of this. Dude.
So he
if-
said what? Say that again. Missed that last part.
He didn't say anything, but she said that she often fantasizes about feeding her boyfriend other people or
Oh,
cutting off
fuck.
his limbs and eating them.
I think that's a form of psychopathy.
Yes.
I don't
truly.
think that's like a normal thing.
I think she has disassociated from reality.
I
And
think that
is,
she has evil inside of her.
I hate the idea of people who are, separate from the people that just have a mental illness in that field, but the people that just like the idea of being fucking weird and crazy and doing that shit, you guys should fucking fuck
it's,
off.
Yeah, it's like
You guys need to fuck off.
You mean like the type of people who think it's like cool to be like a
Yes.
psycho?
And maybe they don't justify it as saying it's cool to be a psycho, but they do it because they like.
Because if you're aware of it,
idea of
then that's even more psychotic
Exactly, yeah.
than like if you have a.
I guess, does that still fall in mental illness,
Who
or
knows?
is there a people that I'm allowed to be mad at for this?
But speaking of cannibalism, there's a theory in Harry Potter. I don't know if you guys have heard it.
that Hermione's really a kimchi.
Hermione's kimchi.
so what's the theory?
So they don't go into detail other than like having to kill somebody and split your soul to do the Horcrux thing, right? But apparently J.K. Rowling, when she first, like in one of the earlier drafts of I think it's Half-Blood Prince, when they talk about the Horcruxes, the publisher was like, absolutely not. This is way too much to put in this book about when it was talking about the Horcruxes. And so the theory is that in order to complete the spell to create a Horcrux, you kill the person and then you have to eat them. You have to
too
perform
much. Yeah,
cannibalism.
definitely too much.
It kind of makes sense because like in a lot of like native tribe like folklore and stuff, cannibalism was seen as like if you eat somebody, you gain their like
Their
life power.
spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like if you think about like Voldemort splitting his soul into those pieces, it would kind of fit into that like story. And also like if you look at how he looks now after he came back to life, like he looks like a fucking monster.
Like
He looks
he's been eaten.
Do you think J.K.
Already.
Do you think J.K.
For the most part.
Rowling knew about the Horcruxes when she started writing like the first 3
No.
books or so, or do you think she just fell into that later on?
I think it's a
know.
bit of both with stories like that. You know, it's like you can. It's fucking insane though to like plan 7
Well,
unbelievably thought out stories that all like you
So
kind of
in
have
detail. She has pieces that she wants to get to. It'd
Yeah.
be really cool if
Yeah.
you know what I mean. They wind up in a prison, blah blah blah. You know what I mean. She has those ideas,
Well, I
but
feel
definitely
like-
not the bridges to get there.
I feel like she always had that idea that Voldemort and Harry Potter were connected somehow.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought that
Absolutely.
maybe the Horcruxes were
Totally.
planned out.
I definitely think that the connection was absolutely always there because that's like
Day
a
one.
very key thing
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the entire story is their connection. But I don't know if it might even be public if it was known or not, like in an interview. But I don't think that she maybe had like the specific Horcruxes in
Yeah.
mind and stuff. But fucking Harry Potter's so cool.
Jamie just pulled up something that I think you guys will be very interested in.
Tight.
It's 46 sexual fetishes you've never heard of.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
That's the name of the
This is-
podcast
I've
right
heard
there.
of.
Oh my
I've heard of
God.
all of them. I guarantee.
Dude,
Me off
the
so
first
much
one-
already.
Acrotomophilia, arousal to amputees.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've heard
Okay,
of that?
that's just
Yeah.
called loving a human.
Oh, that's why you like Bruce.
Come on.
What?
Oh, dude, there's no way you've heard of this one. Have you heard of actorasty?
Well, what is it?
Arousal to the sun's rays.
I mean, that's just because your body tingles because of the heat, and then you get a fucking boner. It doesn't mean you have erectatosia.
I get this one. I get this one for sure because I mean, when you're a kid, you're just like attracted to everything.
Yeah.
No.
Agalmatophilia, arousal to statues. There could be a hot statue with some busty tits on it.
Yeah, I think you could still be aroused. That's like that's
I think that all
these
these things are like the more developed and like thought out things about them. Like if you see a statue with tits, you're gonna be like, oh, that's hot because of tits. But you're not like, the idea of it being a statue is what's hot. It's like, oh, there's tits.
Unless that is what these people are, the ones that are like,
no,
I know that it's not human, and I know that it's this fucking statue. And
they're not just attracted to the tits though; they're attracted to the fact that it's a statue, which is like the weird.
Oh
one.
yeah, that's a weird part.
They're
of
the
it.
ones.
So here's to even add on to acrotomophilia, which was the arousal to amputees. This is even better. Apodomnophilia, arousal to oneself as an amputee.
Yeah, because it plays into that whole like helpless BDSM thing where like you can't move or do anything.
Oh my god! But it's forever.
And so they're just like they're attracted to themselves.
It's giving me a
as an
panic
amputee,
attack, dude.
That's
there's
too
porn.
fucking,
There's porn of amputees being like wrapped.
There
in
is
bandages and like they're just being fucked with. They can't do anything.
Like obviously, I don't want to shame anyone's fetishes or anything, but that's fucking.
I don't
funny.
mind shaming a fetish if I think it's fucked.
Fucking funny.
Look, if they're not hurting, anybody,
I don't mind shaming. Oh yeah,
Whatever. I don't know.
I'm shaming it comedically. Do whatever. Love what you love. Fuck what you want to fuck.
Agree with that to an extent. I do think that there comes a point with me, at least, and it's just my opinion, where that's fucked to me, and I don't give a fuck.
I think
dude.
it's just like
that's fucking weird.
Creating all these labels allows there to be a conversation, and there's comedy behind having all these labels of like these.
The comedy of it's great. I love the comedy of it.
Be attractive, whatever the fuck you want to do, and fuck whatever you want to fuck. But I'm gonna laugh at it if you make a specific name for being attracted to yourself as an amputee. I'm gonna laugh at that every time.
I'm all for people doing what they want to do, but if I don't agree with it,
then it's not right.
Like you have the right to do whatever you want to do, but if I think it's fucking freakish,
then it's fucking
freakish to me.
So
and
here's something.
It is what it is.
We know there's a freak out there named Melissa because there's Melissophilia, which is arousal to bees and wasps. Not even kidding.
Whoa.
Man, they had a really missed opportunity there. Attracted or aroused to people named Melissa.
No, Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa.
That's what he said.
Oh, you said Alyssa. I mean Melissa.
No, you had Alyssa on the
dude,
mind.
wait.
Whoa.
What is it called?
My fiance's Alyssa.
Is it called
Melissa?
Yeah, I said
Yep.
Melissa.
attracted to people named Melissa.
Yeah, he said Melissa.
There's also arousal to fog.
Oh, come on, baby. Roll in.
Dude, have a fog machine.
Dude, they're just watching The Mist, the movie, and they're just like, come out of the dark.
You fucking slut.
Guys, I'm finally doing a move in an SF.
Oh my
Really?
god. Salismophilia, arousal to stuttering. That's amazing.
Some stuttering can be cute.
There's arousal to being cold and watching others who are cold.
Again, it's like the very first minor thought of these some of them make sense. Like
Just the
because
word arousal.
when you're cold, the tingliness and like you get like that rush when you first
Hard
become
nipples.
cold, hard nipples, whatever. Like that makes sense to have that, but then go into just like sex.
Like if you here we go. If you've
But to
got
get off entirely from being cold.
if you've got arousal to fog or just being cold, and you can't joke about that, realize you should.
Yeah.
Realize you should joke about that because
Absolutely.
that's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
It's you know what? It's like there are certain fetishes on here that are some of them are very bad, like the masochism and all that. That's just like Jesus. I mean, do it to yourself, fuck it. But if you do that to other people, unless they want it, but either way, there's some real bad ones on here.
Either way, it's
They can
fucked.
want it and the other person can want it, and I can still be over here and be like, that's fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just be able to joke about it. Otherwise, you're a loser.
Like honestly, the roughest I get is I shoot Lauren in the back of the head.
And that's rough,
That's
but
not even bad.
when
I
I'm
never hit nobody.
when I'm waffle stomping diarrhea into Sam Joe's eyes, that's where she draws the line.
Dude, this James is gonna love this one. Stygiophilia, arousal to the thought of hellfire and damnation.
I think that's also called demonic possession. There's a game called Agony. Have you heard of that?
I feel like I've heard of it.
Yeah, it basically is like a first person. You are sent to hell,
Yeah.
and you have to navigate through hell and do something. But it's like
That
fucked.
game's I was gonna
It's
say,
scary.
that
I saw a
game's
gameplay of it, and I was
actually
like, oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Huh.
Very intense graphics. Like it's first person.
Is it
like
new?
fairly new. It might
Yeah.
not even have come out, or it might have just come out. But I watched a gameplay of it, and I was like,
This is fucked.
oh no.
And then you should.
The creators of this have gone to hell and seen it.
The final fucking boss is the devil. That's
know.
fucking crazy. There should be a game like that.
Yeah.
Doom.
Yeah.
Doom is
Basically.
not.
That's true. It's not the devil.
It's not.
Tenacious D.
Devil.
Tenacious D.
Fighter of Leaves. They're good.
The fighter of leaves.
They're good.
Wait, this one doesn't make sense to me. Teleophilia, arousal to reproductive aged adults. So just adults.
Reproductive
I
Just-
guess specifically, is it like pregnancy related? Like I could get you pregnant,
or pregnant
or
old
he
ladies.
could get me pregnant.
Well, technically, after you go through puberty, can't you get pregnant?
So it's just they're
Even
Even
attracted.
before. There's like 14.
I
I don't
think-
know. When can guys get girls pregnant?
I
As
feel
soon as
like
we can come buzz good.
if you're attracted to reproductive, so you're
Combust
attracted
it.
to reproductive aged adults. I feel like teleophilia is just genetics. Your genetics, because you're attracted to someone that you can impregnate
That's
to
definitely
have a
pretty
child.
normal.
So built into every
Maybe
human.
I'm not
Got it.
understanding it.
Got
Man,
it.
that better not be like a word that they made up to like everyone's this.
I'm gonna make up a word that describes everything that I do, say, and am that allows it to be an excuse for what I am and do.
I have a label. I'm just a white projectionist. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
scientist.
Well, minus the projectionist.
Well,
yes.
I'm a Caped Crusader.
I'm a dark horse.
I'm a dark whore.
Do you guys have any weird fetishes?
Yes.
Fetishes?
No, I don't actually. Well,
No, I literally when I well, one of my fetishes is just my girlfriend. Having sex with
You
her
weird fuck.
is dope.
Pretty milk toast, dude.
Pretty milk toast.
There's
but
one of
any
these.
porn that I watch, I literally just look at porn that's hot.
I like POV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of
depends
POV.
on the video.
I'm usually not. I haven't watched POV in a long time because I need to see like different angles. I like POV sometimes.
I'm
So-
into elk porn.
alchemy porn.
Alchemy. They create what they want.
There's one fetish
create
on
what
here
they
that I definitely understand. It's I don't know where it was, but it was having sex in front of mirrors and all that,
Oh,
which I
yeah.
understand because that's dope.
That's awesome.
To
I mean,
see-
that's just what you want to see.
Yeah.
So you can see
Yeah.
more of the other person.
Exactly.
See yourself.
Exactly. You see the
perhaps.
angle that it would look like as a camera.
But maybe this is like, because I was thinking about it, I'm like, that can't be a fetish. I'm sure that's enjoyable for many, many people, and it's like a majority
Most.
kind of thing. But then there are probably people out there that just take it a step further, and they're like, I can't have sex unless it's in front of mirrors.
Maybe
Oh,
they
I
mean
see.
like a funhouse mirror where it like makes you huge and the other person's small.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about
I'm fucking
Funhouse.
a little one.
Wow,
An
my
old
dick,
little one.
wow, my dick's 3 feet wide.
Is there a fetish for fucking clowns?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Clownophobia, dude.
Let's see.
Clownofuckophobia. Fucka only a clownophobia.
I fuck only a clownophobia.
Only fuck a clownophobia. There we go.
Figured out.
One time I watched Sims porn.
Really? And then just went,
Was it the same, Was it the same graphics?
Yeah, well,
And
no,
it was from
they-
that angle of like looking down to the house.
It's a real camera so far up and you just see.
Diaper bondage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
thanks.
Oh, have you guys heard of ADP, adult baby diaper porn? That's a huge.
That was
fetish.
on,
that's a
big thing.
dark.
I've
My
heard of
Strange
that.
Addiction.
Huge.
There was an episode about that where the adult dresses up like a baby and wants
Yes.
to be treated like a baby.
Here's the thing. Okay, this is like fucked. I stayed at my brother's college for like a month years ago.
The whole
and
college
one
was
of his
into it.
roommates was like super weird. Very nice guy. He was humongously tall. He was like probably 6'7", something like that. He was a bigger dude as well, heavier set. Bald on the top, kind of had a really fucking freak bitch look going on. And he's like played video games, listened to Insane Clown Posse. So now
So he's a juggalo.
that's the clientele. And he told me in confidence because I was talking to him. He was a really nice guy that he was into adult baby diaper porn, and that he told me what it was. And it was all about like you said, like. He also likes to do that. He'll dress up in a diaper and he'll take one step further and he'll
Soil it? Dude. And this is by him. Well, who would it be with?
I mean, the man's probably never seen
There's,
a girl, but fucked. So fucked.
Dude.
And I was just like, I was in the mindset to not judge it all. I just went, hey, you know what? Whatever gets you off, dude. Everybody likes different shit. Then I walked away and went,
It's not that weird
I
if you
need to
think
get out of
about
here.
it, because I think it's very much about like a comfort thing of like.
No, stop trying to justify everything, dude.
I don't think shitting in a diaper and jacking off.
trying to fucking
Okay,
justify
I'm not
freaks,
gonna-
man.
I'm not going to judge anyone's fetishes unless they're about people who can't consent back. Like if you're into little kids, fuck you.
What about
If you're
some of
into
these
animals,
fetishes?
This
fuck you.
website definitely judges this one fetish on here because you have all
I think
these.
it's okay to judge a fetish if it's fucking freakish.
Why? If everyone involved is consenting, that's
Because
none
I
of your
can still have an
business.
opinion and be like, yeah, that's fucking weird.
He's not telling them to go kill themselves.
No.
He's just saying, I think what you're doing is super weird.
I'm saying you are free to do that. in every way, shape, and form, but I think it's fucking weird.
Yeah. And if I agree with James, and then 20,000,
we're best friends.
And then 20,000 people change their opinion to what we think.
We'll start a
because we
union.
have a
Here's the thing.
podcast.
I think
that's okay.
When it comes down to it, there are a lot of weird fetishes out there that you think
Weird
are
to
weird,
you.
but you shouldn't judge them. There are fetishes like the diaper thing, where you can easily just say that's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
what
just
I'm
the
saying.
dumbest thing I've ever heard. That being said, I went to another site and there's a whole list.
And the cannibal shit's fucking
This
freakish.
website actually, I'm pretty sure judges this one fetish because they have all the list of all these fetishes and they all have a philia name next to it. And then there's number 9, My Little Pony sex.
Oh yeah.
No
that
philia.
one's like-
It's just My Little Pony sex. The adult male fans of My Little Pony are colloquially known as bronies. While not all bronies associate this cartoon program created for children with sex, there is a niche community of people who fetishizes My Little Pony and watch porn. They watch porn-related videos to the series or role-play scenes based on the show. Now
right.
that's fucking
Why-
weird.
Real
Now,
quick,
that's fucking weird.
let's not touch that one because a lot of people watching this are probably bronies. It's a very popular thing. Let's not touch that one.
Yeah, but it's weird though.
It's weird. I'm
Why
fucking
is
with
that,
you too.
Why is that
I thought it would be funny to shut
show
it down.
so popular in like a very niche community?
You want me to
Because
answer how I
almost
thought that as
every
well?
cringe compilation I've ever seen on YouTube has had brony stuff in it.
My first question to a brony years ago when it first started getting popular was, okay, are people watching this because the show is made for adults and like they're just understanding like that it's truly funny now, or are they watching it ironically because it's so dumb and that's what it's all about? They're like, neither. It's just a really good show.
Oh man,
mean,
fuck off.
Yeah.
Here's one that's
Look, I haven't
That's what
seen. I've
wait,
never
aren't
s-
you a brony?
Oh yeah. No,
Are
because
you?
I'm a woman. I can't be a bro.
Are you a Sony?
she's a grony.
A sister Sony?
There's
Is a-
you go.
I was just gonna say I've never seen My Little Pony, but is there a chance that it could be actually like good storytelling?
Nope.
No.
No.
Have you seen
Nah,
it?
It's a kids show.
I watched one episode when I found out about it, and then I went, it's a kid's show.
I haven't seen it, and there's not a chance.
It's not. Here's the thing. It's not like the worst thing you've ever seen. It's just like any other fucking kids show where there's a bunch of people banding together, good guys, bad guys, whatever. Just a show.
There's a
Just a baby
fetish
show.
on here that I agree is stupid. No one's even said anything. It's called pedal pumping / revving. Pedal pumping or revving is a subset of foot fetishism that involves watching someone, often a young woman, wearing high heels, push a gas pedal with masturbatory rhythm. That's stupid. That's
Whoa.
stupid.
Like so they go
How
like
do you
this.
find out that you're into that?
You know what? If
Unfortunately,
That's like a
Just
whole
luck.
lot of
If-
situations.
Sammy Joe's wearing high heels and she's revving her engine, and I only see a shot, only of Buckley's calling. Hold up. We'll pause. That.
unlock the door, mate. I'm trying to get in. Buckley,
Hello, Buckley. You're on the podcast. Say nothing racist.
Oh, you're doing the podcast?
I'm being pulled over.
Yeah, we're on the. I have you up to the mic too, so everyone can hear you.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure you didn't need me for the podcast.
I mean, you can come sit and diddle my
We're
dick.
talking about fetishes right
Yeah,
now.
obviously.
Is he here?
Yeah, I'll be there for dick diddling.
That's right.
I'm just gonna be a little bit later. I'm still gonna be about another hour.
Another
Oh,
hour. I
no,
will
we'll be
not
done.
Be,
Okay, fuck
will
him.
not
Fuck
be
him.
continuing.
We gotta go, Buckley.
Bye, bye, bye.
So here's one that really pisses me off. Pygophilia, attraction to the human butt. Fuck off.
How do you like asses? Why you gotta put a
Fuck
name on
off.
Maybe, but again, if you think about it as maybe they only like asses, that's where the philia comes in, and then it's a
it?
little
Well,
more
the word
understandable.
only would be in the description, no?
It's just attraction to the
Maybe.
human butt. Just fuck off. Vampire syndrome. What is this?
But can you have a philia?
Oh God, interest in blood or desire to drink blood sensually.
Oh, that was also in My Strange Addiction. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, the fucking
blood.
girl, and she drinks pig's blood, but then she started getting into human blood, and she has a friend who lets her, she'll
Pig
like
blood.
needle him and then suck the fucking blood out, dude.
Wait,
hate
is she
that.
into it sexually,
it's so
or
fucked.
does she just like to drink it?
I don't know.
Huh.
She likes the
But,
taste. She likes how it makes her feel.
One of the
something
things
like
that, because in that show they always go to like a doctor and see if it's actually going to do damage, right?
Yeah.
And I love it when it's like the doctor's like, "You'll die from this in a year," and then it cuts
And they
away,
go-
and there's the black screen with the white text. Melissa never stopped. And it's like, well, she's dead now. No, but the
Melissa
doctor
died
said
35 days later.
Melissa died 36 seconds later by a bombing.
Here's one that's
No, but I was gonna say because the girl in this episode drank pork blood like primarily, but the thing with pork blood is it's very prone to like salmonella and bacteria and shit
Yeah.
like that, like more so than meat and shit. So like if you're not storing that properly,
You're fucking
you
yourself.
won't. You'll fucking die from a bug.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you'll get a bug and die.
Destroy your immune system.
It's fucked.
This is the
Don't be
saddest
dumb.
one. This is definitely very sad because they will never be able to get what they want. It's spectrophilia, attraction to ghosts.
Oh,
Well, that's not true. That's not.
Oh, that's like,
necessarily
They can
true.
just
Kesha.
read The Invisible Man over and
Haven't you
over.
seen Scary Movie? It was so
Movie 2?
fucking
Yeah.
hot when that ghost dude was fucking that girl, dude.
Did you
I think
hear-
I jacked off to it.
Oh
Just
yeah.
once or
Oh
twice.
dude.
I think I did.
Easily. I was so young.
So
I
hot.
was so
Against the
young.
wall.
And
So hot,
dude.
yeah.
And I was like, I wish I was that girl.
I want a ghost to fuck me. Have you heard that though? Kesha said that
It's a ghost.
Kesha said that she got fucked by a ghost.
Oh, Kesha, come on.
100%
Poor girl.
serious.
Poor-
You had a
poor
fucking
girl.
wet dream, bitch.
No, when you have sleep paralysis, you can dream that demons and ghosts and stuff are fucking you. And
That's
you can't
awesome.
move.
It's terrifying.
But
I've had
that's
sleep
a wet
paralysis.
dream.
Yeah, me too.
I've had
That's
sleep
a wet
paralysis, but I
dream.
never got fucked during
I
it.
haven't either.
All my sleep paralysis was me battling them.
Oh,
Here's
mine's getting
a-
abducted by aliens.
Here's another goofy one.
I still
Real
wish
quick.
I wish I had more
She wrote a
info on
song
that, about that.
Look it up real quick. Kesha with the ghost thing. The song that
So I
she wrote.
called
What the fuck?
Kesha a
It's like a
bitch. She's not a
famous,
bitch.
What?
famous song that she did. That's talking about that experience. It's like a famous song.
We're gonna go to the interview with her first.
Yeah.
Kesha on having sex with ghost.
Is it on
I had
Fallon?
sex with a ghost.
It's on Jimmy Fallon, right?
I have no
Jimmy
idea.
Kimmel?
It's on Kiss FM radio show. It's about experiences with the supernatural, but in a sexy way, she told Ryan Seacrest on his Kiss FM radio show. I had a couple of experiences with the supernatural. I don't know his name. He was a ghost. I'm very open to it. Kesha added that her new album, Warrior, was based around a spiritual quest she went on to improve her music. The theme of this record is magic. I went on a spirit journey by myself. No security guard, no managers. I just went around the world and I lived on a boat. I was in Africa rehabilitating baby lions. I went diving with great white sharks, and I just went crazy
By yourself,
on
you
this
went
crazy
diving with
spirit
great white
quest.
sharks by
I got
yourself?
hypnotized, and I just really wanted this record to be really positive, really raw, really vulnerable. Now, I do feel really bad for Kesha because she was in a very unfortunate situation with her producer.
Yeah.
I also heard Kesha's like extremely smart and she's playing a character.
I think that's
Maybe.
definitely
Is that
yeah.
true?
I believe
Oh.
that for sure because she is very smart and she's
Yeah.
so talented.
Yeah.
What's
Um,
with the ghost fucking though? Part of the character? You
It's
think?
part of the character
Yeah.
for sure,
Cool.
just to
then,
attract
yeah.
attention.
I
So she's
retract
playing.
all of
Yeah.
my opinions.
I believe that she's just playing with that.
I don't know. I haven't seen any evidence to support that ever.
Well, I also haven't seen any evidence to support that these people exist. A basiophilia, love of people with neck braces. That's funny.
No, I mean
That's a funny one.
it's hot. It's not that funny.
Well, it's hot. What do you mean funny?
Oh, fuck these people. Dude, fuck these people. A metaphilia, attraction to vomit. Fuck off. Fuck off. Vomit is my least favorite thing that exists in this world.
fuck,
Did you,
that's some
have you
Two Girls,
seen
One
Two Girls,
Cup
One
shit,
Cup? Yeah.
man.
Yeah, dude,
dude.
fuck everyone.
Yeah, dude.
Do you know what? They make me hate just everyone that exists. I'm sorry.
Those
I wonder if
poor
that was
fucking
real. I
girls,
wonder
man.
if it was real. I remember them.
Oh,
shitting.
you see it
Yeah.
exiting.
Forgot.
I
it
love throwing up.
Fuck
was like
these-
an ice cream cone.
Also, fuck these people. Dacrophilia,
Soft
attraction to
serve.
making someone cry. Fuck off.
Oh, that's called
Assholes.
mean.
Yeah, that's just being
It's a
mean.
douchebag.
Bad heart.
And then there's attraction to spiders, just the average shit.
Steven, what happened to your wrist?
Rock
That's from
climbing.
climbing.
And this
I
one
had
I
one
actually
too.
kind of understand because I've jerked off to this before. Attraction to pregnant women.
That one's
Oh
very
yeah, that's
common.
very common.
I
Very
get that.
common.
I don't find attraction to that. Like I wouldn't.
But it's not attractive.
Yeah,
don't
like,
know.
I mean, if I'm in the right place at the right time,
What
I'm
does
not saying that I
mean?
don't find pregnant women attractive. I
You're
just
digging
don't know.
yourself a hole.
Well,
for
you're
10
not.
years from
You're
now.
not fetishizing it.
I'm not
It's not
fetishizing
like a
Exactly.
thing,
Yeah. It's like it's fine. It's whatever.
That would never be my Pornhub search history. Pregnant.
Yeah. Me neither.
Pregnant men.
It
I've
has
definitely done that before for sure.
Okay.
Search
Yeah.
pregnant porn.
Yeah.
Was it good?
I mean, I busted a nut to it, but it wasn't
Well,
like
you can
one of
bust
my-
a nut to anything.
Yeah,
That
exactly. It
doesn't
wasn't
say
one of my
much.
better nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those nuts come from the POV.
Yeah.
Hmm.
My busted nut like size ratio for the best nut probably goes to I don't even know. Let me think.
You got to figure it out though.
Like hold on. Let me just think about this. Like we need
Probably Clams
Probably.
Casino.
something like that. Oh, you know what it was? It was the adult baby diaper.
Thinking back, it was to that guy that
It
I
was
met.
when I was in his
shitting
room.
his pants,
He was
throwing-
shitting his pants. He shat while I came at the same time.
shat through the
it was
diaper
a
in my
magical
face.
experience.
Can you stop fucking clawing me?
Oh, sorry.
What have you done to
Oh,
that?
you fucking actually made it Steve's hand.
High five.
Look it, that's just Steve's hand.
Dope.
Cool.
So nobody here has a weird sexual fetish. That's surprising.
No,
Not
I don't-
really.
I don't think that. No,
I don't
not
think
like a
so.
weird one.
We're all so lame.
No, we're not.
Not
It's okay.
really. Like
If you find pleasure in,
I mean,
I feel like the amount of fucking porn that I watch, like the range of it is like a bunch of different shit.
It's
but, like,
eclectic.
Yeah, it's very eclectic. It's
It's like a Spotify.
mine's
playlist.
collective.
mine's a
collectible.
collective. I think, yeah, it just changes. Like, and then you get like, you're watching videos, you have some shit open, and then like there'll be one in the related that's a little bit different. You click on that, and then that's another path, and then you're like, oh, these are cool. I've never seen these before.
Here's something I don't understand. Why do people still save porn on their computer?
That's so funny.
Why do people do that?
Fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Who the
So
fuck would
fucking
ever
dumb.
do
I
that?
don't
You're
know.
so stupid.
Yeah, you're so
that is really
fucking
dumb.
stupid.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck does
And then
that.
also, who leaves comments on porn videos?
Dude. Honestly,
I love
porn
those.
comments are
funny.
hilarious.
The top
Yes.
comments
You know what
always
it is,
Yeah.
porn
great.
comments?
Just look up like,
Can you look up some comments on Pornhub?
just like look up funny porn comments. Let's see
They're
the
so
funniest
good,
ones.
man.
Dude, yeah, there are some that are like, yeah, girls hot, but the acting's terrible. It's like,
Yeah, I really was waiting for the payoff to happen at a more climactic moment, but the guy busted pretty quick, so it was fine. You know.
And then there's also comments like, "I love when I'm writing." Like,
I love
nobody
when
cares about you. You
people
fucking
are trying to
I love
like
when
hook
I'm
up in the
writing.
comment section.
subreddit.
That's-
oh, your mic's not connected.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Oh,
we just can't hear you.
Papa.
It's just quiet. But no,
Oh.
there's a whole subreddit.
Can I read 'em?
To it. This is
Sure.
this is the top of all.
I'm gonna make an app called Porn Comments.
is this an NSFW Reddit? Uh-oh.
Show me the gape.
Okay. Top one of all time. You can hear a car horn honk at 3:37, so I don't think this girl is a real flight attendant. I think they are actually on land and pretending.
Jesus Christ.
By Bag Honey Boo.
these are amazing.
Oh, this is funny. This guy's name on Pornhub is President Obama. And then it's, damn, I got to show Michelle this one.
That's so good. These are amazing. Stop.
Yeah, stop, James.
Let me see.
Stop.
These aren't that good.
This next one is from a guy
Oh, this
named
one.
Clayton.
I'm starting to think this isn't YouTube.
That one's not that good.
I know, these aren't
No
that great.
good, no
Let me
good.
go to hot.
You actually have to just go to Pornhub.
I won't be doing that. Let
Well,
me
he's
see
gonna have to
hot.
figure some shit out, dude.
Literally, you can go to any Pornhub video. Go to
well,
any.
you're not just gonna go to any
I'll do it on
Pornhub
my
video.
phone.
You're gonna go to the one that you want to watch.
I'll do it on my phone.
Otherwise, the
dude.
comment won't be very good either.
That smoke detector is low battery. Listen at 12:15. I fuck with mills, but I don't fuck with fire safety.
These aren't like the ones that are.
I've got just a
These are too
bar
self-aware.
set right now.
These
yeah.
are way too self-aware. We need.
trying a bit too hard to be funny.
So I'm gonna click on this one that has 5 million views. Hopefully this isn't getting picked up by any camera. He can't handle the tight pussy is the one. Let's see.
He can't?
Comments 314. Dude, I love that new moan sound that happens whenever you like a comment. Oh, that's not
oh, that's so fucked.
cause of death.
I hate
Nutted
that.
too hard. We need to find ones that are.
Cause of death: nutted too hard.
This is from Yabao. Super video. When is first load?
No.
They want a timestamp for the first load.
so fucking funny.
and then there-
Super video. When
There's
is
people
first
that
load?
responded about around 350.
Dude, people are so helpful. in the
yeah,
porn
right?
comments.
Wow.
What the
What
hell?
if the
And then they respond, thanks, but it's THX
Thanks.
exclamation point. Thanks.
Thanks. Where is 6th and 7th load? Also 12th load.
Pretty sure he just came once. Oh my god.
Quit judging the porn, man. So harsh, guys.
So how do I defeat the Ender Dragon?
That's amazing.
Everything about this video. Oh, this one's too creepy. Do you ever lay in bed at night thinking about all the wrong decisions you've made in life and how you wish your life had gone? Oh, and then someone responded all the time. Ha 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 ha. Dude, what is happening to these people?
Oh man, these are just so fucked.
This is from Big Cock Dino. I need that pussy.
Oh, fucking go, fucking die, dude. I need that pussy. Like he's talking about the girl in the video too. Like he's just like, yeah, I fucking need.
Yeah, that's like a
pussy.
10-year-old boy easily writing that.
I fucking need that pussy.
Give her more of a hand, man. That position is tough on the legs. Oh my god. Okay.
These are boring me.
more?
Yeah, these are really okay. one more.
yawning now. Like I
didn't
even plan that.
Sounds like she enjoyed and he had enough stamina to stay hard after first nut, so I give him props. Her pussy had a tight grip on his dick. At least he didn't tap out early. Sexy vid. This woman can ride a mean-ass dick. Go cowgirl. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw! Listen, you disrespectful fuck. Don't say yeehaw.
Yeah, I want to know, like,
All
are
right.
people, like, as they're watching it being like, oh, fuck,
I gotta take this
I
off
got to
my
say
phone.
this. I got
I think it's after they nut and they're just like, whoo, that was a good nut. Oh. I mean, yeah, time to whip out the fucking comment section, baby.
That's
So
the
weird.
opposite of what I do, because
Yeah.
after I nut, I'm just like,
Yeah. Throw your laptop across the room.
fuck.
Throw your laptop across the room. New disposable laptop.
Every time you look at porn.
God.
I did porn videos with Raina for. I mean, that's not like we watched porn. We watched these porn videos like I think one of them was what's the thing where your butthole falls out?
Prolapse.
Prolapse. We watched prolapse.
Prolapse.
Back when YouTube was the Wild West, and then I think we caused it not to be.
Yes.
Because the first video we did, we watched some hentai
prolapse
thing.
_001.
Yeah, and
Accidental upload.
I don't remember where I was going with that. We just watched porn.
Did it got demonetized?
Oh, it got demonetized. Yeah, so we had porn in the title, and then every time I had porn in the title after that, it got demonetized. And we're still using the same channels before, so I'm sure they're watching out for that.
Yeah.
So we'll
makes sense.
Oh, you're right. So we'll call it like
Watching Neurop. That's what we called it as a kid.
Neurop.
Backwards.
Neuropathy.
Or prawn. Watching prawn.
Did you guys ever get caught looking at porn?
I got caught masturbating once by my stepdad in their bed.
Yuck. Oh, yuck.
Actually,
Dude,
Why are you so
what?
bad?
When this is like, I was probably 15.
This is probably last
And,
month, last Wednesday.
My ex stepdad at the time, like my mom's room was like where like me and my brother would go fuck each other. God, but like we would go watch TV in there. That was like the chill spot, and nobody was home except for I guess I didn't know my stepdad was downstairs. Actually, you know what? I think I did know he was downstairs, and so I'm in his new room because he just moved in. I'm just upstairs in my mom's bed, in his bed, fucking spread eagle, watching porn on VHS, jerking off on this little square TV, and he walks in and he immediately just pretends to pick something up off the ground, and I'm just like. Click the eject button on the VHS.
Quickly ejaculated.
And I was just like,
Dude.
he's like, hey buddy, how you doing?
That's such a like.
And I was like, pretty good, just watching some movies.
Pretty good. Just watch.
And then I finished with that.
Dude, that would ruin it for me. That's so funny.
I was 15, man. Nothing was fucking getting in my way.
Dude, I had a
Nothing.
friend in high school.
I've grown up a lot since. I just want to let everybody know that
Sure,
that was
dude.
my darkest times for
Well,
sure.
now you're married
Well, she's caught me masturbating a few times while she
on
was,
your parents' bed.
while she was watching me on my parents' bed.
I had a friend in high school who, because I didn't have like my own laptop until I was like junior year or something in high school, and so I couldn't just like watch porn on the internet. So I had to like either A, wait till late night on HBO or Showtime and watch some softcore shit, or my friend in high school, freshman year, he would give me like, because his dad was a fucking freak or something, like he would like steal porno DVDs from his dad's like collection and then bring me
Dad
one.
has a collection. Fucking pervert.
A collection of DVDs. That's like some 40-year-old virgin shit, dude.
That's some gross shit.
And so I had like these 3 DVDs that I had, because I had this shoebox that I hid under my bed, which eventually became my weed stash spot. But I had a Playboy that I found and 3 porn DVDs in that shoebox that I would watch. And they were all from like 2001. So like just bad porn, badly shot, like not even that attractive people anymore, but that's all I had. So one time my grandma walked in on me, but I had my hand in my pants, like I was doing it in my shorts because I knew that she was home.
Yuck.
But I had my door shut and shit. So literally, no joke, about to climax,
Bust and
door
run.
opens. I'm just, I'm going to do my homework.
Did you had been busted?
No, I caught it.
you were about
but I
to-
was like about to. And so
Wow.
then I was like,
Fuck.
But then as soon as she
Didn't
left,
jerk
you were
off
just
for-
like,
Did she know?
no.
So my parents.
Didn't jerk off for 13 years after that. Until
still
4
waiting
years
till
from now.
uncomfortable.
You guys remember that SpongeBob pillow from the first time I ever?
Yeah. And my
so
dog pillow.
I used it again, probably the next
ago.
day, and I had one
You
of
got
those.
caught doing that?
Almost. I don't know if they know. But you know those big ass beanbag chairs that are like the food things.
The love sacks?
Yeah, love sack. So I was playing with my love sacks
I was
on it,
pleasuring
I
it.
was playing with my love sacks on the love side.
and I knew that my door didn't have a lock because of the way that I knew things back then. And
Sick, dude.
I positioned the beanbag chair up against the door so that my parents couldn't get in.
But you were fucking it right behind the door.
I was on the beanbag chair.
He's in the behind the
No,
fucking door.
I was literally, my back was propped up against the door, and I was jerking it to the. I was using a SpongeBob pillow and
You were
rubbing it up against my dick on the beanbag
making
chair.
love to that fucking.
Yeah, I was like, and then the door started. I heard a knock, and I was like, no. They started to, because my parents
Try to like push it open.
My parents would always like joke.
Open the door.
Yeah, no, but like in a joking way, and they were pushing up against the door, and they're like, "What's in front of the door?" And I was like, "I am." I was like, "Don't wait, hold on," and then. I managed to circumcise and get my pants up. And
Steve wouldn't. The problem with that too is Steve wouldn't just stop after he came. He wouldn't stop until
until my parents came.
Dude, he had to give SpongeBob his, man.
Dude, you know your parents knew.
They had to have.
Well, you're fucking. This is what they hear. This right there.
I'm fine. I'm fine with.
No, I'm behind the door.
I'm fine with them knowing, just not that it was with the SpongeBob pillow.
Well, they know.
They probably knew
Because
after
what they did is they were able to crack the door open. They saw the mirror. All they saw in the mirror's reflection was SpongeBob riding, dude.
just his
Was he cowgirl or was he facing you?
He was not facing me because that side had too much.
Dude, he was fucking Amazoning Steve.
No, that side had too much stitching.
He was Amazoning Steve.
Yeah.
SpongeBob had a strap on it.
Dude, SpongeBob's pegging Steve. Holy shit. Well, anyways, guys, that was a lot of fun. I was
SpongeBob
talking
was
about
riding
that.
him, but fucking.
So I don't think we have any sponsors for this week, but we should shout out some of the merch that we have available.
Yeah, let me
and that's
let
all
you
on
guys know
James.
what's good. Hold on, I have wasps pulled up. White Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
Oh my god!
All right, so as you all know, we got an awesome line of merch that's available in the RT store, and we've got a good amount of things coming out pretty soon. A nice full collection with a lot of very similar styled pieces in it. It's going to be coming out, I think, in the fall or the winter time. But we still have a lot of stuff in stock. We've got our pullover hoodie, our Sugar Pine 7 hoodie, the yellow one. It's great.
It's back in stock.
Yes, we've got 52 available.
Oh shit! We'll get on that if you're gonna get them.
Get on that, man. That's the dope one. We've got our short sleeve hoodie, which is a fairly new item. Check that out. It's really cool. It's a thinner hoodie, so it's not going to be as warm, but it's a cool, just style piece.
For a good string dick boy.
Kib and I realized that it's really cool because the neck is a bit high, the way it's styled. If you rip down the middle of that, creates a little bit grungier of a look. It's
Gotta
really
take
cool.
credit for that because with our previous yellow hoodies, I was the first one to do that as well.
Didn't like it on that one, but I like.
Yeah, I like
it on that one. Like it on the yellow. So does
Yeah,
James.
I don't like it on normal hoodies like this, but I do like it on the short sleeve one that we did. It's a cool style if you want to do it, or just get it and wear it however you want. Also, our gray SB7 pennant pocket tee is still in stock. It's got the pocket on it with the pink flag on it, gray, a little bit of a long
It's
fit.
a long fit, right?
Long fit.
Cool.
It's a cool shirt. We do have a lot of long fit or normal fit shirts that aren't long fit coming out in some of our later releases. So look forward to that, everyone that doesn't like the long fits.
Because we know you've been asking for those nerd shirts.
Mhm. And last but not least, a lot of stuff is still in the store, but the ones I'm trying to push right now that I think you guys are going to like, that you might not know are still available, Kib's vape shirt,
I mean, Kip's quit vaping.
his baseball t-shirt.
Oh, it's baseball tee. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, we're selling a vape.
You're gonna want to get that T-shirt
That's nostalgia, man.
because like
That's
the
a throwback.
vape has already died down. It's not even funny. It's not even cool. It's now just an addiction. I've already stopped. I was the only one that was cool doing it.
You're
I'm not
buying
even
a
doing
memory.
it. If you're doing it, you're stupid. They're stupid. I like it. I wish I was vaping still. Wish I was allowed to vape still. Just kidding. Gonna buy a vape. You guys should buy a vape.
So yeah, check out our store. All of our merch is in the description below, and check out those items: the short sleeve hoodie, the
Bless you.
gray pennant tee, and Kib's vape shirt. Those ones are going quick.
If you buy all of those, you will receive
All of them in the mail.
all of them in the mail with each of them being exactly what you ordered.
Same size.
Autumn, so what can we shout out? You got a new crime podcast coming out?
No,
What do you have to? What are
She's
you
got
doing?
A new crying podcast.
What are you doing with your life?
I'm editing for you.
Where can people find you?
Here on the channel that I work at.
Her stuff's in every single description.
I just want to say very briefly, very sorry for not coming to Diablo that night. Autumn had slacked everybody a week prior,
He has to
asking
say
for.
it on the podcast,
asking
even
for-
though
I
he's
already
a human person.
No, I already-
But he needs people to redeem
No, I
him
have two.
as a person
I have
in
two
general,
reasons. I
so-
have two reasons. One, because Autumn hasn't talked that much during this podcast, and I wanted to offer another opportunity too before we leave. Two, because I think it's a funny topic.
I think
Well,
we're gonna
no, I
talk
think
about it.
that's actually the one time where it was understandable, except for the fact that you didn't
Yeah.
at least text her. But it was Alyssa's birthday, so you went out to dinner.
Or
so that makes
also,
sense.
but when I was like, it could have been Friday or Saturday night, and you were like, Friday night's good, and then Friday night.
Oh, he
was
confirmed Friday.
your fiance's birthday.
I forgot about.
So that's
her,
a funny thing.
that I was doing that.
confirmed her birthday on purpose to be that night, so I didn't have to go. I'm so
You
sorry.
good, dude?
I forgot.
You're like looking at Kib.
Oh
It's
no,
okay.
I had a weird itch on my knee.
I know, but it was funny looking from here.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I was
SpongeBob.
I was blasted. I didn't know what was going on anyway.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We took
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that.
hella shots.
Yeah.
Yes.
I walked up to Bruce, give him a hug. You want a shot? And I was like,
Yeah.
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 Also, we might be doing another meetup in LA soon at Diablo. We just have to set it up
plan that out, yeah.
if they're free.
That'd be
so
cool.
look forward to that. Other than that, I don't think
Check out our
there's-
subreddit, r/sugarpine7. We are streaming every Friday at about 3:30, and we're going to be putting those on the subreddit as well. You want to put those last two that we did?
Absolutely.
So those will be available to view for everyone who can't view them live. We have our official SB7 Twitter and Instagram at official SB7. That's us. No one else is us. And follow all of us. All of our shit's in the description.
Hell
Cool.
yeah. Sauce us a follow, baby.
Hopefully, you got some new information that you never heard of before this about fetishes. It's very important stuff, and a lot of people have stupid fetishes, and they should be able to joke about it. I'm sorry.
This just in, West Nile virus is now in the mosquitoes in Perth, Ontario, where I was born and raised.
Cool. And that has been episode.
Last but not least,
Yep.
shout out to Rooster Teeth for giving a shit about us.
Thanks, Maj.
Okay.
I don't think I thanked them enough, and I think it's dope that they believe in us.
I agree.
It is.
Tenfold.
Mm-hmm.
That should probably have been said.
Should I have said that off camera? See you guys.
Episode 53. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
What's life like as a lesbian? Like
I mean, normal.
A Vietnamese lesbian. as well.
yeah, coming from that
Vietnamese.
background, did you experience any backlash?
Actually, fun fact. How do I word this?